It's one of those weekends that every football fan in the country looks forward to. The FA Cup reaches its third round stage. For Chelsea, 8 times winners of this historic competition, that means the visit of Championship side at Preston North End to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea supporters remembering the great Gianluca Vialli on the anniversary of his death. Man with a great FA Cup legacy himself. Well, this is the first time that Preston have been in this corner of West London for 22 years. The Blues beat them in the 5th round of the Cup that year. Mauricio Pochettino's side already have one semi-final to look forward to, but Middlesbrough on Tuesday can wait. Today is all about booking a place in round 4 as Chelsea begin their quest to lift the famous old trophy for the first time since 2018. Well, after impressing off the bench, Alfie Gilchrist is rewarded with a first Chelsea start. Elsewhere, Enzo Fernandez is fit enough to begin on what is his FA Cup debut. Raheem Sterling returns to the starting 11. Levi Colwill is the captain, with youngsters Dylan Williams and Michael Golding amongst the substitutes. Ryan Lowe makes 2 changes to the side that lost 2-0 at Sunderland on New Year's Day. Top scorer Will Keane and Militon Osmajic start, with Ched Evans and Mads Fronkjar Jensen drop to the bench. Goalkeeper Freddie Woodman is the godson of the England manager Gareth Southgate. Good ball from Caicedo to Palmer. Sterling wants it played early, gets it too. Breuer in the middle, Palmer lurking edge of the box. And Sterling goes down. And the referee felt that that was a good challenge. And Caicedo goes in 2-footed and gives away a free kick.
That was clever from Gilchrist, just giving it to Sterling early there. Opportunity to get at Miller and McCann, no doubt about it, takes a risk, and I think that's a foul.
Now Gilchrist has nicked it back. Ran nicely for Sterling. Gilchrist has carried on his run. And he's cut it back for Raheem Sterling. Where's that deflection going? Looped up high. Made it easy for Woodman in the end. Well, we wondered how Alfie Gilchrist would be as an attacking fullback. Shot from Keane. Has muddied the gloves of Petrovic, albeit it was a comfortable save, but it's the first shot on target of the match.
2 crossfield balls, and then Potts does brilliantly. Chelsea are in trouble as soon as he wins that initial header. Osmajic puts off Colwill.
Colwill striding out of defence elegantly. Into Breuer. This is Mudryk. Sterling. Palmer. No space for a shot. Squeezed it into Breuer. So tightly congested in that area of the pitch. It's come through for Sterling. No, Raheem Sterling. And Woodman, although it knocked him off his feet, was able to push it behind for the first corner of the night.
Yeah, he did well just to keep it alive here. It's a bit of a scramble.
Fernandez. Oh, look at the run Palmer's made here. It's Cole Palmer. Oh, he's put it wide. And the flag, as he looks across to see if it would come to his rescue, did not. Well, we were just expecting that to be 1-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, it's been hard for him to affect proceedings so far, but it's just a brilliant run in between Hughes and Lindsay.
Palmer, lovely ball that. Perfect weighted pass for Sterling. Fernandez in the middle. Still might come his way. Enzo Fernandez got it on target, but couldn't get any power. Caicedo goes down. Here's Gusto. Good whip on that for Breuer. Brilliant goal. Beautiful flicked header from Armando Breuer. And Chelsea get the breakthrough just before the hour. He guided it into the bottom corner. The delivery was perfect. And the header wasn't bad either. It's Chelsea 1, Preston 0.
It's a brilliant goal. You're relying on a little bit of luck there, because I think Breuer goes early. He attacks the space in between centre-halves, and then you're reliant on the ball having the quality, having the pace on it, so you can just direct it on its way. It's absolutely perfect. Just checks his run, Ansley doesn't have to do too much there, but just a little bit of movement to get away from the initial centre-half, and then the contact is perfect, takes it flying past Woodman off the inside of the post. Brilliant.
Second of the season for him. Chelsea ahead. Gusto sliding it for Mudryk. Chelsea with the ability to express themselves now, hopefully. Good ball in from Mudryk. Breuer again, he nearly repeated the trick within the space of barely more than a minute. Another delicious cross, this time from Mykhailo Mudryk. And Armando Breuer, nearly the head boy twice.
Yeah, it's brilliant from Mudryk. That arguably would have been a better goal. He's up early, it's a standing jump, so shows great power to spring and just can't direct it downwards. That's understandable. I think the ball's at quite a height when he heads it.
Palmer to take the corner. Second goal would surely do for Preston. Oh, well attacked as well and powered in by Thiago Silva at the near post. His first ever appearance in the third round of the FA Cup, and he marks it with a goal just moments after his introduction. And is that the goal that sees Chelsea through to round 4? Again, easy as you like, attacked it with real gusto, did Silva. Questions over the Preston marking, but not over the delivery or the finish from the veteran.
Well, he makes this run brilliantly, time and time again, and it's Enzo Fernandez, I think, just backing in to a Preston player, working something of a block. The delivery's perfect, good pace on it from Palmer, and you can see it's completely unopposed, the header, but still good direction, good power on it. Woodman can only help it on its way into the net.
Tony Harrington is the busybody in charge of that, by the way. Here's Palmer. Oh, he's taken out there. That's surely going to be the first card of the game. It is for Ben Whiteman.
All of a sudden they're disjointed, in disarray, really.
Sterling, oh, brilliant. Delicate, effortless quality. Raheem Sterling with a free kick that he's pulled from the top draw and put beyond Freddie Woodman. And the game now is surely beyond Preston.
Well, he's mastered this one, hasn't he? The technique from that range, it was brilliant at St James's Park, and that is equally as good. It's an interesting technique that he's adopted. It's a straight run up, and then I think he just gets the movement on the ball. It's a strong side foot, isn't it? It's not a laces strike. It's a side foot, gets a little bit of movement on it, and the goalkeeper dives that side, can't see it until late. Oh, it's brilliant again. It's a carbon copy of what we saw in the North East. Brilliant from Raheem Sterling.
Sterling. Oh, that's a perfect way to pass. Breuer for his second of the game, round the goalkeeper and kicked off the line by Story. Madueke picked it up. Really unlucky there, Armando Breuer. The first bit was brilliant. The pass was sensational.
Touch just let him down. I'm sure he would have wanted to come inside onto his right foot. Had to go on his left because of the touch.
Fernandez, Sterling. Deflection. Oh, Woodman just hoped for the best. It's a corner. Rather than a fourth goal. Well, it's one of the biggest cliches, isn't it, Sam, that goals change games, but this is a completely different feel of a football match now to what it was, what, 12 minutes ago. Sado to the give and go with Gallagher. He found Madueke instead. Just rose as it left his boot and went over the bar rather than underneath it, which was his intention. Sterling skating across the pitch. Caicedo. And again, and now Sterling. Is this for Enzo Fernandez? Will put it in, and the flag will mean that his joy is short-lived. He thinks it's close. It looks all right, doesn't it? Looks as though it is going to be 4. Never can quite tell. And the goal's given, and Enzo Fernandez, on his FA Cup debut, marks it with his 4th goal of the season.
And in the first half where they struggled to break through here, some nice little 1- and 2-touch football enabled Sterling to get into a great position. Then it becomes a little bit untidy, but thankfully Enzo Fernandez gambling at the far post and able just to stab it into the empty net. But I enjoyed this, you know, tiptoeing through, nice football, nice intricate stuff, direct play, and they get the reward.
And that was Fernandez's last contribution to the game. And on for a Chelsea debut comes Michael Golding, 17 years of age, midfield player, capped by England up to under 18 so far. And a special moment in this young man's life. Golding, that's a lovely touch. Here's Caicedo. Got the weight of that beautiful for Madueke. Oh, and Golding! Oh, that was the moment. Came at him awful quick. But what a moment it would have been.
Yeah, the touch was brilliant. The initial bit of play, and then Caicedo with the perfect release. Madueke, this stage of the game, is always going to take the strike on. And I think you're right, it just comes at him so quick, doesn't anticipate, can't sort his feet out, unfortunately.
Might be one final flourish too. Here's Golding again. Sterling, Madueke for 5-0. Block made on the line, it's not over yet, it still might go in. More by luck than judgment, Preston managed to get it away.
You can understand to a degree everyone trying to get on the act, but Madueke has to play to his left-hand side there. He's frustrated. It was Preston North End players covering the goal. We'll see it better now once he comes in field. Look at Washington. Maybe it was difficult to get it past Sterling, who was in the way somewhat.
Chelsea are through to round 4 of the FA Cup. A second-half salvo saw Maurizio Pochettino's side blow away Ryan Lowe's Preston. Goals from Breuer, Silva, Sterling and Fernandez made it look easier than it was, certainly for the first half. Preston couldn't live with Chelsea after the restart though, and Sam, you have to say, in the end, Chelsea well worth the victory. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, not loads changed in terms of the setup in the second half, but took their chances. That first one, I think, changes the mindset of Preston North End players. They became disjointed. That shape that was so good in the first 45 becomes stretched. They lost their discipline to a degree. Thiago Silva's second was the cushion that Chelsea needed. Another poor goal defensively, but then towards the end of the game just opened North End up copious amounts of time. Some really stand-up performances, none more so than him for an hour. Alfie Gilchrist excellent on his full debut, and some valuable minutes for youngsters. Come through with a clean bill of health. Great evening's work. Yeah, perfect day really for Chelsea in the end. Preston go back to their championship fight. Chelsea are in the hat for the draw, which takes place on Monday. Final score, Chelsea 4, Preston North End 0.